Welcome one and all from wherever you may be watching on the online global universe to Caterer Oval here at St Peter's College for the Adelaide Footy League Division 1 match today between St Peter's Old Collegians and Golden Grove Football Club. My name is Vince Cosme and we are here today for this match between the teams that are placed 8th and 9th on the ladder. Interestingly enough though, they both are only 3 games off of third spot. Very, very tight Division 1 competition that we have this year in the Adelaide Footy League. Today, some of our broadcast sponsors, our scoreboard brought to us by Sportal, bringing Enterprise Stadium experience to all venues and levels of sport. Our match round sponsors in the Division 1 Adelaide Footy League, Archie's support thongs and slides, so comfy you'll never take them off. And of course our player of the day wins a magnificent pair of Archie's thongs. Filming Footy Stats live stream and game day recording specialists. Get your footy stats with Filming Footy. Our game here at Caterer Oval today, our broadcast sponsor is Programs to Fit. Team up with Programs to Fit. Your performance is our business. Dartfish and Sports Interactive video analysis solutions for improved sports performance, creating better players one coach at a time. Classic Clashes celebrating grassroots greatness, and make sure ratify. Keep all your compliance in one system for simplicity and ease. Our awards this year, and you can catch up on our weekly show Between the Posts, which is streamed both on YouTube and Facebook during the week. Coach of the Week is brought to us by Farmers Leap Winery at Padthaway, and the Coach of the Week wins a couple of bottles of Random Shot 2020 wines. Our Mark of the Week brought to us by Bianco, and that will go to the player, which could be across any of the 7 divisions in the Adelaide Footy League. As well, the Goal of the Week through Born to Build in association with Master Builders. As mentioned before, our player of the day wins the magnificent pair of Archies, and we will give our votes today on the 3 best players that we think take the field for the Division 1 Media Award Player of the Year. So let's get to the results briefly from last week in the Adelaide Footy League Division 1. We had Port District by 9 points over Broadview. Glenunga by 31 points over Brighton. Tea Tree Gully at home at Pertaringa Oval were absolutely hammered by 5-14 for Tea Tree Gully. Probably didn't help, but they ended up losing by just on 10 goals to Sacred Heart, who comfortably sit in second spot. Glenunga on top, undefeated after 10 rounds, and Sacred Heart at 8-2 on 16 points. Then it is a decent drop to Port District, who are in third spot, 5.5 wins, and then it's a logjam beneath them down to Brighton, who are on 2.5 wins at 5 points. So as mentioned, only 3 games separates third and last place in the Adelaide Footy League. So these 2 teams though, last week they both suffered losses. St Peter's went just around the corner from here to Prince Alfred and ended up going down by 41 points. Golden Grove at home to Payneham in a rematch of last year's Div 2 Grand Final. Did rally late but ended up falling short by 7 points. Nick Michael was best for St Peter's last week with 5 of their 8 goals, and duly named as St Peter's best player, along with Lockie de Cesare, Jordan Lockwood, James Higgins and Nick Wilsden. For Golden Grove, Jed Bamwell, Michael Cavallero and Jacob Templeton all kicked 3 in their narrow loss to Payneham. Michael Cavallero voted in Play HQ as the best player for Golden Grove, along with Joshua Gwen, Jed Banwell, Alexander Lim and Ryan Xanthopoulos. So the home side here, St Peter's Old Collegians, currently 9th, but less than 3 games off a third spot. Their form has been much improved over the past few weeks. Through their 3 wins for the season have come in their past 5 matches, and they need to keep that recent momentum going to stay in the fight for 1, avoiding relegation obviously, but 2, in the race for the last couple of spots in the top 5. Golden Grove sit in 8th, right above the hosts today, also 3 and 7 for the season. They've been in every game so far this year. They had an opening round 42-point defeat to Paynham, and since then every game, whether they've won or lost, has had a margin of under 30 points, but they only have 1 win in their past 5, and that was in round 9 by 2 points at Tea Tree Gully. So we're expecting 2 desperate teams, and this is a classic old-fashioned 4-point game here to help move one of them away from the relegation positions and towards the top 5. So expecting a low-scoring tight affair today. The ground, a bit of a typical glue pot in the middle, couple of other spots where it's a little bit spongy and there's a bit of mud, but in the main it's held up pretty well. A lot of rain in Adelaide this morning, but fortunately it has stopped in the last hour or 2, and the ground has held up pretty well from the reserves match, which saw Golden Grove 9-11-65 defeat St Peter's 3-4-22. But after so many games calling in magnificent conditions earlier in the year, we have reached winter, and it is a winter game, and it is a wintry day as I welcome my co-host Deniz Karakaya. Deniz, we are rugged up here at Caterer Oval, ready for this one.
We sure are.
So it's going to be an interesting game, this one. 8th versus 9th, both teams only separated by percentage, and looking for a very close game here. 3 changes this week for St Peter's, 6 changes for Golden Grove. Will that enhance or will that stifle their team today? Let's find out as the ball has gone up. It is in the middle of the ground still. Just trying to get the ball just come out of the centre area. It looks like we're going to start with a second stoppage. Ball just moving still inside the centre square. So up it goes again. Neither Ruckman, Lockwood or Slater can get a hand on that one. Umpire looks like first free kick of the day is going to be paid. It will be holding the ball, and that looks like it might be Harvey George that's going to put the ball into attack for St Peter's. First inside 50 of the game. Ball goes over the back, scoots along. First one there's going to be McGill. Handball comes up. McGill looks to get it back. Umpire's picked out a free kick. There will be a free kick paid here to St Peter's, and they will have the first shot on goal in this game. Just trying to pick up who the player is. The first shot on goal, tight angle, about 20 out. Kick looks very good. It's an excellent kick, and that is the opening score of the day. So first goal to St Peter's after a minute and a half. And an excellent start to the home side, just what they would have wanted. Might have been Charlie Allen that kicked that goal. So first person on the scoreboard is Charlie Allen with an excellent set shot for goal from a tight angle.
Yes, definitely. It was a good start for St Peter's. Alrighty, the ball goes up. It was a good tap there by St Peter's, who managed to get it out and into their centre 50. Looks like a mark by Allen, and a good kick intercepted there by Golden Grove, who worked to get it out and towards their direction of play. Working down the line with some short kicks, not risking it with the current status of the weather. Bit of congestion with players struggling to get the ball up, which is a bit expected in this weather, but and going out on the boundary side, just out the front of St. Peter's tents. The umpire throws in with Golden Grove grabbing possession. Intercepted by St. Peter's, who get a good go at the ball to get it out of Golden Grove's area.
So the kick comes up towards half forward. George takes it really well on the bounce. Good handball there from Ben McGill. Now the kick goes inside 50. It's over the back. The race is on. Looks like the first one there. Could be Nick Michaels on the back of his 5 last week. Michaels takes, turns around on his left, snaps. And he's just missed to the near side. Absolute live wire and excitement machine. Nick Michaels, 5 goals last week out of 8, and duly named as St. Peter's best player. So the person with the ball here, Lewis Johnston, one of the key figures for Golden Grove, decides to go straight up the middle, spotted a 1-on-1. It's going to be intercepted. Vrodos takes it off hands, gets it to McGill. Now the kick's going to come forward. There, looking for Ben McGill. Lockwood has to bend down a long way, gets down, gives out the handball. It's going to be intercepted. First one now with it is Blades. Blades goes over the top to Slater. Slater's handball there goes to Habel. Now the kick goes inside forward 50, and there's a player on the lead. Good mark taken, so good transitional play there from Golden Grove. Excellent in the conditions, which still will be a little bit slippery underfoot. And first opportunity here for Lachlan Pascoe, one of the 6 ins for this week for Golden Grove. So Lockie Pascoe, slide angle, right behind it here in their commentary position. He's hung it out to the right. Is it going to come back? No, it won't, so it'll just be a minor score. Opening score for Golden Grove is a minor score, 117 to 1 behind.
Cleared out in possession of St. Peter's, who work it wide, go for a long kick towards the centre. Going into a bit of pool of mud here, could be dangerous for both teams. Golden Grove intercepting and clearing the ball out to Lim, who works to his right, goes for a wide kick to Habel, who works it in, but it's a great mark there by St. Peter's. Takes a bit of time waiting for players to get into their positions. Goes into a bit of a pack, a punch in the air, and St. Peter's grab hold. Don't manage to clear it too far. Michaels grabs hold and gets it into the forward 50. And throws out. A minor score there.
So George looked like he might have had a chance at that one, but it was pushed through for a rush behind. Johnson's short kick goes towards the outer side. Look like they're set up well with the zone here. That kick could almost be intercepted there by Vrodos. Takes it. Now gets the kick back inside forward 50, and umpire has called that as he might have just gone over the boundary line as he was kicking that. So poor old boundary umpire has to go and collect that ball, and then he's going to have to scoot all the way back around towards the intersection of the 50 and the boundary line to then have to throw it in. So there we go, now in position. We'll have a throw in half forward here for St. Peter's. They lead 1-2-8 to 1 behind. 8 minutes played on the Sportal scoreboard here. Umpire's picked out a... no, he hasn't. He's just asking the boundary umpire to throw that in. Might have been a bit fatigued after all that running. So we'll have a second go at it here. Up it goes. Punched on there by Shenton in front of Lockwood. And Golden Grove have got the ball forward. Good handball by Glenn. Now the kick's out wide. Is that going to be touched before it goes over the boundary line? No, it won't. And Nick Wilsden will bring the ball back in at half back on the far side of the ground for St. Peter's.
He's weighing up his options. Goes for a long kick on the far boundary side. Not quite marked there. Players struggling to get the ball up. Some short handballs and a good tackle there by Johnston. Ball is paid to Johnston of Golden Grove. Also searching the field for teammates. Goes for a kick into the centre. Into a bit of a pool of mud with players struggling to get the ball up and cleared. Golden Grove work well and get it up into their forward 50, but intercepted there by St. Peter's. Go for another short kick, remaining in the possession of Ben McGill of St. Peter's. Goes for a long kick on the far boundary side into a bit of a pack, not quite marked but cleared by Golden Grove. Going back in the same direction. Golden Grove once again cleared into the forward 50, snapped it out quite fast. Could be a good opportunity for them, and it is a great opportunity for Golden Grove to score, which was by Lachlan Pascoe.
Yeah, good goal there off the ground by Pascoe. Summed that up pretty well, one-on-one with his opponent. And that's their first at the 10-minute mark. They go to 1-1-7, trailing by a solitary point. The home side is 1-2-8. Well done to Lachlan Pascoe, looking dangerous early up in the forward line. Summed that up really well. Managed to get his opponent under the ball and was able to kick that off the ground and through for a major score. So ball back in the middle now. Ruckman at it again. Lockwood gets a clear tap down on this one, taken there by Colley. The ball spills out in the tackle, allows Golden Grove to get the ball up inside forward 50. Handball comes out to Shenton. Shenton, the handball is going to come back to him in the 1-2. He's now going to look towards goal. Kick's going to go deep, but the goalkeeper there at the back, right in front of the goal umpire, has taken the relieving mark, and that will allow St. Peter's to bring the ball out. So they do get it out to half back. Spotted up a kick through to the middle. That's Johnny Reid there. Still second on their goal kicking, despite the fact that he's now back in a key defensive post and has been for quite a few weeks. Nick Michaels leading their goal kicking for the year. So now the ball's going to come inside forward 50, looking for Michaels. Michaels has a go at it, two hands, then picks it up on the bounce, has to shuffle it out. Good tackle applied there by Josh Dobie. The tackle ends up over the boundary line. The boundary umpire will come in and ball it up about 25 metres around from the St. Peter's goal here. They are kicking to the left of screen, which is the northern end of the ground.
As we wait for the umpire to throw it in. Not tapped there by anyone, but Golden Grove come running at the ball. Cameron Shent that was. Managing to get the ball back into the forward 50 of Golden Grove, who are working with some short handballs and clearing it out. and St Peters do a short kick to Crothers, who marks it inside the forward 50.
We're just about directly in front there, Carruthers. The ball just quick kick out into the 50, forward, good spot up, in position, in front. And the ball's basically fallen in his lap, probably about 30 metres out, almost directly in front.
Would be a great opportunity to push St Peters forwards on the scoreboard even more. And the umpire does not move. It goes beautifully through the centre of the goals, being his first goal of the day, bringing the score to 14-7 St Peters way, with 13 minutes played.
So Sportal scoreboard shows us it's a 7-point margin here as we come up to the 14-minute mark. And umpire will come back in. It'll be Slater and Lockwood once again. No Henry Stewart Rattray for St Peters today. So Lockwood will be shouldering most of the ruck work. Up they go. Tap down by Lockwood. Excellent. Straight to Vrodos. Quick kick. Comes into the forward line to Dwyer. Dwyer spins around, gets the ball inside forward 50. Someone's being held. There, umpire has spotted it too. Is it Harvey George? It is. And Nick Preston there, the offending player. So Harvey George, 15 metres out, almost directly in front here. Should put this one straight over the umpire's hat for 2 in a minute here for St Peters. So the beneficiary of the free kick, Harvey George, kicks the goal, and suddenly we're out to a 13-point margin. Here on the Sportal scoreboard.
It's been a great start for St Peters. It'd be great to see if they can keep it up and keep it going.
Well, their form's been good here. They beat Port District, who are third, in their last game on the back of a excellent first half, and managed to hang on in that one and have continued that on here early in this game. We're coming up to 16 minutes and they've opened up a 13-point lead. Up it goes again. Lockwood once again dominating in the ruck, gets it down. It's not coming out of the glue pot on this occasion, and it's the umpire's job to go and pick it up, and up it goes once again. You give that one to Slater. He got it down, got it out to the outside. Ball coming towards the broadcast side here, but it's going to be intercepted by St Peters. There's a wobbly kick off the side. Is it going to be kept in? No, it won't. So Sam Higgins there chasing that one in vain. And Josh Habel will decide to go down the line towards centre wing, looking for the two ruckman. George. So that was Max Henry there, coming in late, third man up. But the ball's over the back here. McKelvey's got it. McKelvey's going to go long, one-on-one. Again, is it Pascoe there? But this time, well done by Nick Wilson. At last man in defence there, up against Lachlan Pascoe. They will miss Ted Newman, who is one of the 3 outs this week. He is the general down back, normally plays that quarterback role, does a lot of the kick outs as well. But it's deep here in Golden Grove's forward line. Can they respond with a goal of their own? Lockwood down on hands and knees, gets it up, string of handballs, and now they're running again, St Peters. Kick goes in towards the middle, straight through the hands there of Harvey George. Numbers there are with Golden Grove. Excellent tackle applied by Ben McGill. What's the umpire going to say there? He's called it holding the ball. Kick goes out wide. Colley spots up a lead there from Charlie Allen. He's taken the mark. Is he going to pop it over the top? He will. Cormac Dwyer has the ball. And he will hold it up. Going to be kicking from a very similar position to where Charlie Allen kicked the first goal of the game. It was an excellent set shot. Can he replicate that, Cormac Dwyer, here 17 minutes later into the first quarter and bring up a major for St. Peter's there? 3-2-20. They're now 4-2-26, and that's 3 in a row. And 4 individual goal kickers. Well done there to Cormac Dwyer. And they have, in 5 minutes, they have skipped away here to now lead by 19 points. St. Peter's 4-2-26. Golden Grove 1-1-7.
Yes, St. Peter's are doing quite well, especially in these conditions, managing to hold on to the possession of the ball. With the ball now approaching the centre by the umpire. Goes up and taps there beautifully by Lockwood. And short handballs there by Golden Grove, working to clear it out of the centre. Kick off the ground by Dodd. Going for a kick towards the goals, right out the front of their goal square. They're going out, and the umpire heading over to throw in, paying the ball to Malachi Crothers. Short kick back out the front of the goal square to Nick Wilson. Works down the line on the far boundary side to a Golden Grove team member. A beautiful intercept there. Short kick to Glenn.
Yeah, Joshua Glenn lining up. He's going to take his best kick. He's a fair way out.
On a bit of a side angle as well. Could be interesting to see if he goes for goals or into a pack. Gives us his best shot, and it works in his favour. A beautiful kick there by Joshua Glenn, bringing the score to 14-26. Still with St. Peter's leading, but a good comeback from Golden Grove.
Yeah, well done there to Joshua Glenn. Beautiful left foot kick. So that arrests the slide. Margin back to 13 after St. Peter's had kicked 3 in 5 minutes to break the game open early. They are going to what is typically the scoring end at this ground, which is the northern end of the ground. So umpire's going to come in. That time it's down by Slater. It's going to end up, handball comes back to Lockwood, goes with a half check side, rushed it onto the boot. Tap forward there by Allen, looking for McGill. He goes with the handball now. The kick's going to come in towards forward 50. Who's going to be there? It's going to be Michaels and Carruthers. Michaels takes it on the bounce. Carruthers under pressure here, the Golden Grove defence. Well, Michaels and Charlie Allen both almost fighting for the same ball. Umpire's going to come in and ball it up. Dangerous position here again for St. Peter's. So up it goes. Tap down there by Preston. Quick kick out of the bounce. Quick kick out of that congestion there. It's just gone to the near side for a minor score. That makes it 27 now to 13. So Johnston decides to go to the outer side. Beautiful intercept there by Ed Allen, the captain. Kick comes in towards half forward. Vrodos, was he being held? Yes, he was. Mark was taken. Cavallero, the offender on this occasion. An excellent game last week. The 3 goals, but infringed there on Vrodos, and Vrodos directly in front. Going to be kicking from just inside 50 though. So Johnny Vrodos Voted as best in the game against Port District and started brightly here once again. In he comes, Johnny Vrodos. Skips over the 50, directly in front, gives it everything. Umpire says that's all clear. And he lets Michael Cavallero know about it as well with a bit of a shove. So the Adonis, Johnny Vrodos, and the umpire here, is he going to pay another free kick? He is. And out of that, not only did they kick their 5th goal, but they're going to get another spot. This time it's going to come in short, and the mark's going to be taken by Charlie Allen. Well, what the hell happened there? Describe that to us, Denise.
Speechless, really. Worked well in the favour of St Peter's. The second set shot really inside forward 50 this time. The odds are looking more and more in their favour for this goal.
Oh, but Allen can't make them pay.
Spoke a bit too soon, went a little to the left.
21 points the margin here on the Sportal scoreboard. And decides to come out to the near side. The kick there from Thatcher. Good kick up towards half back. A good mark taken by Josh Abel. He decides to go out wide. Got a choice of 2 there. Mark taken there by Banwell. But Banwell's kick's going to be intercepted. Couldn't quite hit Sean there. And St Peter's will have the opportunity here to bring the ball back down towards the northern end. So all the kicks slewed off the boot. It's gone over the back there of Higgins and Jake Pittman. But there's an opportunity here. Pittman picks it up there. The kick is might have found a play there. It's going to be a quick snap there by Sean. Gets it to Pascoe. Pascoe goes around the body. How's it going to bounce? It's still in play. And then eventually it does go over, right next to the behind post. And it will be last touch kick in here for St Peter's.
Working down the line on the far side of the boundary. A good handball there by Golden Grove, working to get the ball back onto their side of the field. Ball is paid to Golden Grove, getting it right out the front of the goal square, with the ball still in play and just going out now. Will be a throw-in by the umpire on the northern side of the field. A good capture there by Slater, with Golden Grove snapping a score there by Michael Cavallero.
Yeah, so well done by Cavallero there. The ball came out of that ruck contest and he's just snapped it around the body from a tight angle. And Cavallero has kicked their 3rd goal. So much for a low scoring game. It's been high scoring and highly entertaining as well.
Yes, definitely.
15 points is the margin at the moment. So Cavallero with a goal at the 26-minute mark. So we're counting down towards quarter time. There'll still be a bit of time to go, considering we've had 8 goals kicked in this first quarter. Lockwood does well straight down to Ed Colley. He's tackled. He will be caught holding the ball though. Pretty good tackle there by Connor Dodd. He get the ball forward, but it's going to come back the other way. Races on as the ball comes out towards half forward. George gets there, takes the tackle straight away, releases the ball. The handball from Blades ends up now with Pittman. Pittman on that trusty left goes to the other side of the ground. It's got a player out there in Glenn. Glenn onto his left as well, up towards half forward. Good contest, excellent tackle applied. Umpire will come in. That ball's not coming out. And we'll ball it up half forward here for Golden Grove. 15 points the margin on the Sportal scoreboard. So Dodd with a kick in deep. There's that one-on-one again. Looks like Johnny Reid may have infringed. I think he has. Umpires picked out a free kick. And Lachlan Shawn with an opportunity here to kick his first and become the 9th individual goal kicker in this first quarter. So it's 5-3 at the moment. In comes Shawn. And he's pulled it to the left. Gee, that should have really been a goal. That was a missed opportunity late in the first quarter. So 3-2-20 the Kookaburras. St. Peter's 5-4-34.
Having entered play on time, this could be crucial for St. Peter's to push their lead. Going for a long kick into a bit of a pack, some hands touching the ball and getting it cleared straight out, a high kick with players surrounding it, a kick off the ground going into the hands of St. Peter's, but a quick slip there with players struggling to grab a hold of the ball, with it rolling around on the ground, players charging at it from all directions. With the umpire now approaching with the ball on the far boundary side. Will be a throw-in. As the ball comes back in, goes straight into the hands of Lockwood. Beautifully kicks it out. Remains in the possession of St. Peter's, working fast and well to get it towards their goal square.
So around about 30 metres around from St. Peter's goal. Good spoil there by Aidan Thatcher to gets it over the boundary line to stop Nick Michaels taking the mark. So in it comes. On the left, Glenn goes up towards a one-on-one. It's two ruckman there. Lockwood gets a punch from behind. Chasing after it, McKelvey. Can't quite get it. And a good little kick. That might have been Max Henry there. And there goes the siren as the ball comes into the middle to Ed Allen. And he was about to tee off in towards forward 50 again, but beaten by the siren. So quarter time here, almost 31 minutes that quarter, sees the home side St. Peter's 5-4-34 leading Golden Grove 3-2-20. It's a 14-point margin on the Sportal scoreboard. And for Programs to Fit, team up with Programs to Fit. Your performance is our business.
but Joshua Glenn grabbing hold of the ball and not letting go. Goes back into the umpire's hands. Another ball up, out the front of the goal square on the north side of the ovals. Lots of players around the ball. Going back into the hands of the umpire. Players struggling to clear the ball out. A good punch applied by Golden Grove, getting the ball moving a bit more. Goes back in the same direction with a short kick into the hands of Higgins, who snaps it right through the goals.
Yeah, great offhands there by Higgins. And first blood in this second quarter goes to the home side.
St Peters have been doing quite well with these snaps that they've had, wouldn't you say so, Vince?
Yeah, absolutely. They've been able to make the most of their opportunities, and 6 goals, 6 individual goal kickers. And their opening goal in the first quarter came in the opening minutes. Only taken 2 minutes for them to replicate and kick the opening goal of the second quarter. So back out the 20 points. Jake Pittman right in the middle there at the bottom of that ruck contest as expected. So the handball from Hamish Allen goes wide. Golden Grove have got it at the moment. Ball just ping-ponging around there. It's tackle applied by Ben McGill. Looks like he may have infringed there. And now it allows Golden Grove for their first inside 50, but that's going to fall short. And intercepting in the hole, right where he should be, Jordan Lockwood playing an excellent game. So Lockwood decides to go down the wing. Oh, big fly from behind by Carruthers, but the man in front, Higgins, has taken the mark. So Higgins decides to keep the ball down the outer side. Good punch from behind. Johnston can't quite pick it up in front of Rodos. Ball's going to spill over the boundary line on centre wing on the outer side. It's 20 points to margin here in favour of the home team. And we've played 4.5 minutes here in the second quarter on the Sportal scoreboard.
Umpire throws the ball back in. A good punch there by St Peters, working to get the ball out of the pack. Cleared by Golden Grove, goes into the hands of Ben Belperio. Weighs up his options, goes for a long kick on the far wing side. And almost tapped there by both opponents. Into the hands of McGill. Another handball, but an intercept there by Thatcher. Goes for a wide kick to his right. Just out the front of the goal of the boundary line. Golden Grove working it out the front of the goals. Down a short kick down the line, but intercepted there by St Peters. Not quite a mark, but working in their favour to hold on to the ball. And a great interception there by Golden Grove, who marked the ball by Johnston. Goes for a kick on the far wing side. Another mark, playing it strategic here. Goes for a beautiful long kick into a bit of one-on-one. Remains in the possession of Golden Grove.
So boundary throw in here. Coming up towards half forward for Golden Grove. Opportunity for them to get back that early goal. Lovely tap down. Kick forward, that might have been by Pittman again. It's going to go off the ground again. Here's Pascoe in front, takes it on the bounce, spins around, looks around on his right leg. It's going high, it's going long, it's just missed. So opening foray again, as it was in their first quarter, is a behind. And it's 6-4-40 to 3-3-21, 19 points of margin. McGill's going to bring the ball back in the absence of Ted Newman. Carruthers just gives him a lead to the near side, but decides to go longer and to the outer side towards his ruckman. Comes off hands. A lot of people around this pack. Tackles applied by Johnston and Jake Pittman. The umpire says he'll have it and tosses it up. So once again, Lockwood gets it down, goes towards Higgins, but he's beaten to the ball. Kick up towards Harvey George. Gets to him on the bounce, ends up over the boundary line. Umpire will come in and once again we'll have another stoppage. Probably is a bit of a stoppage game based on the conditions today. Ground in good nick, just a couple of spots apart from the obvious section in the middle. So Lockwood actually takes it out the ruck, bangs it on his left. Puts it up, gains about 40-50 metres there. And Cormac Dwyer gets one hand on it, paddles it over the boundary. Wind just starts to pick up here a little.
Definitely a winter day, isn't it, Vince?
It is. It's a winter sport. It's a wintry day today. But so far it's dry for this game. Lockwood tackle, ball spills out, doesn't really get anything there. Comes out, handball to McGill. Quick kick now comes forward. Or may have been in the back there. No, not paid. So Golden Grove with numbers. Get the ball back up towards half forward, but the mark will be taken. And Ed Allen marshalling his troops. Goes on the left. Puts the ball up there again. Big pack forms. No one can take it once again. McGill gets a quick handball up to Higgins. Higgins tries to break the tackle, not breaking that tackle. Excellent tackle from Cavallero. Having a good game, Cavallero. Just had that one silly little indiscretion which gave Vrodos a shot on goal, which he duly put through in the first quarter. And the ball now is up towards half forward. McGill's, he paddled that over the boundary line, he has, and we're back where we were a couple of minutes ago. Half forward here for Golden Grove. They managed to get a minor score out of a similar position here a couple of minutes ago. Let's see what they can do on this occasion.
Umpire throws the ball back in. A good punch there by Golden Grove, working to get the ball out. A short handball there and cleared out of the pack. A good tackle applied by St Peters. Max Henry. Umpire throws the ball up.
Looks like it might have been a free kick here to Golden Grove.
Yes. Paid to Lachlan Shawn. On a slide angle, about 30 to 35 out from goals. Could be a great opportunity for Golden Grove to have a major. Doesn't quite work in their favour. Is a minor score.
Well, gee, that's a couple now that Lachlan Shawn has missed. Both gettable shots. Gill's kick comes towards the broadcast side. Couldn't quite take the mark there, Sam Higgins. And the kick duly acknowledged by his captain. It was a lovely long kick out of defence. Got the ball well outside 50. Between wing and half back. Right in front of us here. In it goes. Lockwood gets it down. McGill paddles it on. Hamish Allen, dubious how he got rid of it. That one's paid holding the ball. Gee, the away supporters won't be happy. They thought they probably should have got one a few seconds earlier, but it's in the hands of Hamish Allen. Having a really good game, Hamish Allen too. So wants to go towards his ruckman, but it goes over the back, and the mark's actually going to be taken there by Charlie Allen, also having an influence. in front of Joshua Ingram there. So Ingram's kick is short to Dwyer. One of 9 goal kickers for the 9 goals we have so far. That short kick though is spoiled across the boundary line. A few players just introducing themselves at the moment to each other.
Yes, I think that's a great way to describe it, Vince. They're just saying hello, making themselves known.
A little bit of spice just in the game at the moment. So umpire spotted something here. He said that it's just tempo's picked up in the last couple of minutes. Vrodos just goes off for a spell, replaced by Carruthers. The result of all of that is let's throw it in.
Yes, as the umpire prepares to throw it in, the pack forms immediately. Good tap there by Lockwood. Crowd's not happy here. And the ball is paid to Golden Grove. Clears it out onto the far wing side. Players running for the ball. Doesn't quite go into the hands of anyone specific. Golden Grove trying to get a hold of the possession, but St. Peter's trying to hold the ball with the umpire heading that way on the far side, and it will be a throw in, a throw up. Ball goes up, tapped there by Lockwood, cleared, going into the hands of McGill. Ball just rolls around a bit, kick from the ground, a good intercept there by Golden Grove, who works to get the ball away. Will be another boundary throw in on the far side of the oval. Nope, throw in, a throw.
So the ball's at half forward, goes over the boundary line. This time we will have a throw in. Off hands. So half forward here for the home side. Up it goes. George in front. Tap down. Ball on the ground. Handball comes out. Attempted handball from Higgins there. Didn't do much. Tackle applied by Ed Allen. Can't hold it. This second tackle though, umpire has said it was successful. And this guy Charlie Allen is having some sort of game here in the forward line in the first half. Kicked the opening goal of the game. Beautiful set shot. Goes short this time. Short again from Ed to Johnny Reid. It's about as close to goal as we've probably seen him get for a while. Well, he did, if I recall, the last time we were at this ground, I think he did put one through, but he pops it up to about 20 out. Pack flies off hands. How's it going to come down? Pack forms, that ball's not coming out. Golden Grove won't want to let that pop out and see another snap goal. They've been very good at that so far today, St. Peter's. So deep in attack here, dangerous position. George gets a hand on it. Pack's going to form again. Is it going to come out this time? Tackle applied once again. Umpire will ball it up. Probably more around in front of the behind post now. Up it goes again. This quick kick's going to come out. It's going to be taken there by Carruthers. Snaps around on the left. Ball comes off hands. He's actually almost followed up and got it again. Now the ball's grabbed here by McKelvey. Tackled immediately. And once again we'll have a ball up. So it's camped inside 50. Golden Grove struggling to get the ball out. Now the quick kick from George is a one-on-one. The first one there. And well done there to Aidan Thatcher. Having a good game in defence. He decides to go to the outer side. Good kick, and now they finally get a chance to clear.
Yes, after a few stoppages, got the ball on the far side in Lachlan Pascoe's hands. Goes for a kick into the forward 50. A great intercept there by Allen. Goes for a kick onto the far side, but also intercepted by Golden Grove.
It's kick to kick between Pascoe and Allen at the moment.
Yes, it's being a little ill-directed. Coming back into the forward 50.
It's Ed Allen again. This time via the free kick, but I think he would have taken the mark, but popped one in the back. Is he going back to Pascoe again? He might be heading out that direction.
Definitely looking that way. Goes that direction again. Into the hands of Golden Grove once again. It's really going to and from. Paid on. A short handball. The kick doesn't go into the hands of anyone. Goes out on the boundary. Will come back in by St. Peter's. And a good mark there by Johnston. Ball's very much going from St. Peter's to Golden Grove, to and from. Kick doesn't quite work. Goes handball from St. Peter's. Short kick goes back into the hands of Golden Grove. Another handball. Into the hands of Lim. Cleared out into the forward 50. Goes beautifully marked there by Pascoe.
Yeah, good grab by Pascoe out the back. The kick was well weighted to make sure it got over the defender. So, we've had seen a few shots from this area of the ground.
It's on a slight angle.
Yeah, first one was successful, but none since.
Could this be his second goal of the day? Yes, it definitely is his second goal of the day. Despite the angle, it worked quite well in his favour, bringing the score to 40 to 28 with 19 minutes played, with St. Peter's holding on to their lead.
So that's the first goal since the Higgins goal at the 2-minute mark. So the game really tightened up. This is more of probably what we expected to see. Quite a free-flowing first quarter, but both coaches have clamped down in this second quarter. It's one goal apiece as we're about to head into time on, and that puts us no closer to knowing how this one's going to finish up. But up it goes once again. Lockwood gets it down. It's kicked off the ground there by Dodd. DeCesare does the same. Hamish Allen, can he keep it in? He can. On the left there. And umpire's called holding there, so it looks like it's going to be Johnson. No. And the ball's going to come towards forward for Golden Grove. Now, are they at the back, or is there a push in the back there to Ed Allen? I think there is. He's just played beautifully in this second quarter, Ed Allen. In fact, there's an argument that Charlie, Hamish and Ed are probably almost their three best players, along with Jordan Lockwood in the ruck. But here's an opportunity. This time it's with McGill. McGill's going to line them up. It's going to go across the face though, and that will not trouble the scorers. So still no score for the home side since their goal at the 2-minute mark. The ball comes quickly back in. George and Slater off hands. DeCesare, not sure how he disposed of that. Umpire agrees, and Golden Grove again with the opportunity here. So 2 hands on it, Lockwood, and it's palm down, goes towards the 1-on-1. All Reed, 2 hands on it, couldn't take it. Now he's under pressure, gets a little handball out. Gets it back, Reed. Excellent smother of the handball. It's going to go off the ground here by McKelvey. It's going across the face. McGill's going to be the first one there. Feeds the handball out. Wilson's kick is smothered. Once again, Allen to mop up, but he's actually missed with the kick. Is that kept in? No, it's not. And we'll have a boundary throw in. Dangerous position here for Golden Grove, looking to get this margin back within single digits late in this second quarter.
Yes, as St Peter's try and get a hold of the ball, the pack forms with the ball definitely not coming out of the pack. Umpire heads over and the ball is paid to Belperio or Rodos.
Oh, and that's Rodos.
Rodos.
Yeah. The 28 and 38 look very similar, especially in these conditions.
Ball's kicked to the far wing side, working to clear it. Doesn't quite go into the hands of St Peter's. Some handballs, a quick kick out. Players running after the ball. A good opportunity for St Peter's here. Almost. Harvey George is who the ball will be paid to. Almost directly in front of the goals here.
Can Harvey George become the first multiple goal kicker today?
They're very much sharing these goals around, so I wouldn't be surprised. Directly on about 15 out from goals. Heading into not much time left in this quarter, could be a great opportunity. And it is a great score there by Harvey George, bringing the scores 46-28 with St Peter's holding on to their firm lead with not much time left in the second quarter.
So 2-1, 24 minutes played. This quarter won't go 31 minutes like the last one. You wouldn't suspect. That's just the third goal of the quarter, and 2 of those goals have been kicked in the last 5 minutes of the quarter. So Golden Grove with the opportunity there, a couple of chances to get it back within single digits. They didn't, and it's the old 12-point turnaround, and suddenly the margin's now out to 18. That time Slater gets it down off the ground there by Shenton. Good handball comes out. Wobbly kick inside forward 50. Pascoe has 2 goes at it. Bouncing. Looks like Wilson's overrun it now. The pack comes Pascoe. Gets the handball. They're not coming out of that tackle. Umpire will come in. 25 minutes now on the Sportal scoreboard. 18 points of margin in favour of the home side. 7-4. 46 to 4-4. 28. Handball comes out. It's going to end up actually with Malachi Carruthers, who's got the long sleeves on. Handball to Blades. Darting kick looking for Pascoe at his feet. Not ideal for a key forward, but he's going to get it on the second attempt. Tackled by Wilson. Gets a foot to it. Umpire calls play on. Ends up with Higgins. Spins around Higgins. He's lost the ball. He's in trouble. What's happened there? There's a shot for goal from a tight angle snap around the body. Just the minor score though. And a couple of wasted opportunities here by Golden Grove. And McGill will bring the ball back in.
Goes for a short kick to his right into the hands of Crothers. Crothers weighs up his options. Has a bit of time to play with here, with the siren sounding and the final scores of the second quarter being 46 to 29, with St Peter's holding on to a firm lead.
So 26 minutes passed in that second quarter. 17 points is the margin. We're going to go to a break here for half time to hear some important messages from our partners. Our game today brought to you by Programs to Fit. Team up with Programs to Fit. Your performance is our business. And on the Sportal bringing Enterprise Stadium experience to all venues and levels of sport. Scoreboard, it tells us it's St Peter's 7-4-46 at home, leading Golden Grove 4-5-29. So half-time here on a cloudy, overcast and chilly day, winter's day. It's a winter sport and we love it. Both teams out on the ground here. After half-time, 17 points is the margin to the home side. 7-4-46 St. Peter's, Golden Grove are 4-5-29. Game tightened up in that second quarter after a blistering opening quarter saw 8 goals in somewhat difficult conditions, even though the rain had stopped. It had been raining most of the morning, but it tightened up in that second quarter. Just the 3 goals, 2 of them were late. And 9 goals, we have 9 individual goal kickers as well. So Allen, Carruthers, George, Dwyer, Rodos and Higgins for St. Peter's, and for Golden Grove, Pascoe, Glenn and Cavallaro. So umpire just waiting in this second half. Can they continue their good home form, St. Peter's, or will Golden Grove be able to come from behind? So up it goes. Tap once again there by Jordan Lockwood. Has a bit of an airy, but it's picked up here by Carruthers. Swings around on the right boot. 2-on-2, Michael's at the back. He's going to be the first one to it. Will he keep it in? Goes for the quick snap. Umpire's picked out something there. Oh no, the ball's actually gone out of bounds there, as Nick Michaels was kicking that ball back in towards the goal square. So we'll have our first boundary throw in of the second half. Right around, not far from the behind post. Home side looking to emulate what they've done in the first 2 quarters, and that's kick an early goal. Can they do it for a third time here? Golden Grove get the kick out, but it's going to be repelled. Good take there by Max Henry. Moved into defence for this game. Spots up a lead from Carruthers. Good punch from behind by Johnston. Ball hits the deck. Tackle applied by Pittman. Carruthers again now. This time managed to pick it up. Is that a throw? I think it is. He's protesting his innocence, but umpire picked it out and Shepherd feeds off the handball. So the ball out on the outer side of the ground. And the kick from Bamwell smothered, but they're able then to butter up again, and Josh Hable gets the ball out wide. First one there, Lockwood. Ball ping-ponging around, it's going to end up over the boundary line, and umpires called that as a deliberate. Well, interesting. Ben McGill's got the ball, and let's see what he can do with it.
Goes for a short kick, and then a handball, and St. Peter's work to get the ball out with a long kick into the hands. A beautiful mark there by St. Peter's. An almost mark there again, with the ball now on the ground. A kick off the ground, going into the hands of Pittman. Goes for a long kick, short kick, and Golden Grove hold on to possession, followed by another short kick to Shepherd. Another short kick. Umpire will pay the ball to Glenn. Goes for a long kick towards the goal square. Intercepted there by St. Peter's, and a good tackle applied. Umpire will do a throw up. Ball goes up with a pack forming. St. Peter's working to get the ball out of the pack. Some kicks off the ground. Not quite getting off the ground though. Golden Grove grab a hold, get it out. And a great mark, a good tackle there by Ingram. The ball is paid to St. Peter's. Kicking it to the far wing side. Golden Grove intercepting, kicking it back towards the goal square. Grabbing hold, quick snaps. Doesn't go quite through the goal square, but is paid as a minor score for Golden Grove. 4 minutes into the third quarter, bringing the scores 46-30, with now a 16-point lead.
Well, that ball's come straight back and the mark's been taken there by Jed Banwell right out in front in the goal square. Found himself by himself. It might have been as part of the zone from that kick out. But Banwell here, only about 10-15 metres out directly in front, should become the 10th goal kicker of the game. He is Jed Banwell. And that's the opening major score. We've played 5 minutes here, so margin tightens up to 10.
Almost at single digits here with this margin.
So probably a little bit against the run of play. They just had a little bit of time in their forward 50, but the ball was camped inside St Peter's forward 50 for the first couple of minutes. This time they didn't make it count, and Golden Grove did. So up it goes once again. Both ruckmen probably got a hand on that one. First one there, Pittman as always at the bottom of the pack. Tackled now by Charlie Allen. And umpire says he'll have it. Punch forward there by Glenn. Ball still stuck in the glue pot now. It's out. Trying to pick the ball up there, Dobie. Pack forms once again as it popped out. It has. Comes out now to McGill. McGill takes a bounce. Decides to go wide looking for Michaels. Michaels almost took it. Takes it now on the bounce. Tackled immediately. Tackled over the boundary line there by Shenton. Strong tackle. And we'll have a boundary throw in here around about 30 metres around from the behind post. St Peter's looking to answer that goal, opening goal of the second half from Golden Grove. So George gets it down, now takes the handball. So Ben Belperio, I think it is, he's decided to have a pump shot at goal there. I think the handball was from Vrodos. He's across the face, minor score, that's their opening score for the third quarter. Margin back out to 11. And the kick's going to come to the commentary side. Take there, well done by Henry, but his handball's astray. And Connor Dodd gets a hand on that before it goes out of bounds centre wing. And we have a boundary throw in.
Yes, just a few metres down from the commentary. Ball is thrown back in. Lockwood gets a hold. Golden Grove intercept, short kick. A good mark there by McKelvey. Players making themselves known again. Bit of tension going while the ball keeps moving down towards the goal square. Just out by... Nope. Also a bit of congestion going on with the ball. Players struggling to get it up. Umpire interferes. Ball goes back up. Golden Grove grab a hold. Lots of players everywhere. Trying to get the ball out of that pack will be difficult for both teams. Umpire heads over again on the far side of the ovals. Ball goes up. Good tap there by St Peter's, who work to get it out of the pack. Golden Grove intercept, try and hold on to the ball, and a tackle is applied. With the umpire Hang the ball to St. Peter's. Goes for a long kick. A one-on-one here. Goes into the hands of Golden Grove. Goes for a kick out of the forward 50. A good kick there. It's paid to St. Peter's. Paid to St. Peter's. Goes for a handball. Almost smothered there. Ed Colley kicks it off. Another short kick. Goes into the hands of St. Peter's, who work to hold on to the mark there.
Great mark by Nick Michaels there.
Yeah.
3 bites at it, just got it above the ground. And he's looking to
have his first major score of the day.
First score of the day after his 5 last week, and become the 11th goal scorer of the day.
About 40 metres out from goals. Lines up, takes a shot and delivers.
So Nick Michaels joins in on the act. It's their first for the third quarter.
Having played 10 minutes, bringing the scores 53 to 36.
The 10.5 minutes played here, and that's now 1-1 apiece. So we're no closer than we were at half time. The ball's out on centre wing, trying to grab it there, Templeton. Now he's tackled by Charlie Allen. This time Slater gets it down. Lockwood applying the tackle there. Kick just gets... Oh, hang on, umpire's found something. He just got the kick away. So Josh Ingram, I think he was being held by the one arm there. He's struggling with that arm. Good punch away, Colley. Can't quite pick it up. Johnston does. Gets a quick kick into the forward 50, but repelled, and a good mark taken by Max Henry. Transitioned well in a defensive post this week, Max Henry. Goes with a long kick up towards centre wing, looking for his ruckman. Punch from behind, big punch by Dobie. So Allen, that's Ed Allen. Ball bounces through. These are the last 2 people on the ground, Thatcher and Michaels. Tackle applied there by Preston. Umpire will come in and we'll have a ball up just outside 50, attacking half of the ground for St. Peter's.
Umpire throws the ball up, goes straight into the hands of Golden Grove, cleared out by Pittman. St. Peter's intercept, grab a hold of the ball, short handball to McGill. Goes for a kick on the wing side, players working to keep it in.
Great spoil there by Pittman.
Yes, definitely.
Having a great game here, Jake Pittman, willing his side, down by 17.
Umpire throws back in. Good tap there by Lockwood. Almost grabs a hold. St. Peter's working to keep. Ball goes out on the close wing side. Just out the front of the St. Peter's tents there. Glenn kicks it in, goes for a short kick to Johnston. Johnston plays on, goes for a beautiful kick. Doesn't quite go to someone specific. With the pack forming, a great tackle applied by Golden Grove. Umpire throws the ball back up. Players trying to grab a hold of the ball. Bit slippery. Goes into the hands of Glenn again. Running with the ball. A great mark there by Pascoe. On a slight angle, but could be a great opportunity for them.
Yeah, well done by Pascoe. Just bodied out his opponent there under the ball. And opportunity for him to become their first multiple. Well, actually, he's got 2. The first 3-goal kicker for the day.
And he delivers. Coming his another goal for Golden Grove, bringing the scores a bit closer, 53 to 42 with an 11-point margin. With St Peter's still holding on to the lead, but Golden Grove increasing their pressure and working well to come back.
So on the Sportal scoreboard, 15 minutes played in the third quarter here, it's back to 11. This is what we anticipated here in this game. Both teams on 3 wins, half a game above the bottom side in Brighton, and an opportunity for one of them to go a game clear of the relegation zone and closer to the top 5, which is a bit of a logjam.
Stuck in the glue pit.
It is once again. Not surprised Pittman, the last one up there, along with Sam Higgins. In the trenches, good tap down. Cavallaro's got it. Plays straight on. Ball gets inside forward 50 here. Sean applying some pressure. Now Pascoe's in there with Max Henry. And it looks like it might be a free kick here. Looks like it might be Nick Wilsden there. Spotted someone up. Can't quite take the mark there, Hamish Allen. Collie. That's definitely holding the ball. Broke the first one, couldn't break the second one, and McKelvey is going to send Golden Grove back into attack once again. Decides to go out wide. Looking for Pascoe, but the big mitt of Jordan Lockwood intercepts and gets the ball out over the boundary line. So umpire will throw it in. Slater from behind. That's Sharks. Coming back the other way. Michaels. No one in this half of the ground. Met as he tried to take the ball. Thatcher. Was he tackled high? I think so, yes. Aidan Thatcher. Been resolute in defence. Got a short target. Good kick. So Shepherd now, he decides to go out wide to Pittman. Geez, he's had a million possessions, Pittman. He decides to go short as well to Josh Abel. He might have actually stepped out of bounds when he kicked that. Joshua Glenn takes it from the pack. And there's a flying shot on goal, which is missed to the near side. But they're slowly making their way closer here, Golden Grove. Back to 10 points again. So McGill has it. Let's see. Looks like he's coming towards the commentary side.
Goes for a long kick. Pack forms. Lockwood clears it out. And almost marked there by Golden Grove players running after it. Great tackle applied there. And the umpire will head over. In centre half, umpire throws up. Lockwood taps. Port Dish. St Peter's clear it out. Golden Grove intercepts and goes back into the hands of St Peter's. Into Reid. Reid clears it. Doesn't particularly go to anyone. players running towards the ball on the far boundary side. Good tackle applied there by Michaels. Umpire heads over. Will be a throw up. Not quite tapped by anyone. Golden Grove grab a hold, try to clear it out, goes back into the hands of St. Peter's. Going quite close to the goal square. Will be paid as a minor score. Looks like it could have been a bad landing.
Excellent match! Excellent match!
Johnston takes the ball. Will play on. Goes for a run. A long kick into the centre half. And a beautiful mark there by Allen. Goes for a kick to his right to Coley. Coley goes back into the forward 50. And it's followed by another kick. Hits the goal post. A missed opportunity for St. Peter's there. Thatcher kicks it out. Goes to the far boundary side. Goes for a low kick into the hands of Pittman. Pittman weighs up his options, trying to wait for a free player. Goes for a long kick to his left to the far boundary side. Pack forms. St. Peter's intercepts, grab a hold of the possession. Golden Grove now intercepts, taking it into their forward 50. St. Peter's kick it back out with the ball holding on into the, staying in the forward 50 area, going into the hands of Glenn.
Good intercept there by Pittman. And an excellent kick out wide. Josh Glenn looking to join Lockie Pascoe as a multiple goal kicker for Golden Grove. Margin is 12 at the moment. Umpire's galloping. He's missed to his near side. So both teams a little inaccurate in this third quarter. Played 22 minutes here on the Sportal scoreboard. And the ball goes out towards centre wing. Lockwood's got front position. Ball hits the ground, picks it up. Quick kick comes forward. Michaels can't quite take it. That goes over the boundary line, and we'll have a boundary throw in here on centre wing. Or is that going to be paid last touch? It's actually paid last touch. So it might be Carruthers there with the ball. Goes short into the middle. Hamish Allen. Had a fantastic game, Hamish Allen, today. Goes left to McGill. McGill decides to load up. Goes to the other side. Michaels is there, but it's going to be intercepted. First one there is Josh Ingram, and does well. There goes to Johnson. Spots up a player on the outer side. The ball goes over the pack. Picked up by Glenn. And he's being penalised for no attempt to get rid of it. So now the kick's coming straight back in. Higgins got two hands on it, but he infringed in the process with a push in the back. So Johnson again. And a star performer in the back half. Sets up a lot of their play. Decides to go to the outer side. Rodos taps it back. Quick kick forward, off the ground. Back inside forward 50, numbers. With the Kookaburras, one way, this way, that way. Josh Hable decides then to go to the outer side. But under pressure, his kick is picked off. So the kick pops up. It's going to land about 20 out. 2 fists on it. Johnston. String of handballs. Oh, it's going to be intercepted here by Higgins. Higgins snaps around his body. Ball coming towards the boundary line. Opportunity for Michaels. Tackled over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. Right in front of our commentary position here. In front of the scoreboard that shows it's an 11-point lead to St. Peter's.
Yes. As the umpire throws in. Tapped with the back leg. Bit of an interesting manoeuvre there. Cleared out. Beautiful punches there with players working well. Golden Grove intercept. St. Peter's in their possession now. Players struggling to hold on to the ball. Good tackle applied there. Umpire will throw up. Good tap there by Lockwood. Ball goes to the ground. Players struggling to get it up. Higgins gets it up. Gets it into the forward 50. A punch there by Golden Grove. Short handball. Clearing it straight into the centre wing. An attempted punch there by players. Golden Grove working to get the ball up. Goes out on the boundary, just out the front of the St. Peter's tents. We'll have a boundary throw in. Good punch there by Golden Grove. Lockwood grabs hold. Doesn't quite hold on though. Good kick out by St. Peter's. Then Bolton running after the ball. Johnston grabbing hold. Goes for a short kick. Players trying to keeping it in the forward 50. A good kick there to Slater. Goes for a short kick to Pittman as the siren sounds, with the final scores of the third quarter being 55-44, having 26 minutes played. The margin remains an 11-point lead to St. Peter's.
So 2-3 to 1-3 in that quarter to Golden Grove. They've reduced the margin back by that extra goal. So 14 points was the margin at quarter time to St. Peter's, 17 points at half time. It's now 11 points, the margin to St. Peter's. So
will be a tight fourth quarter.
Yes, it's going to go right down to the wire, this one. And we'll be back shortly after a few messages from our broadcast partners. Our match today brought to you by Programs to Fit. Team up with Programs to Fit. Your performance is our business. 11 points is the margin here at three-quarter time at Caterer Oval in the Adelaide Footy League Division 1 match here. Round 11 it is. We have a quarter to play. 1 quarter to go here at Caterer Oval. And margin reduced by the visitors there to 11 points on the Sportal scoreboard. 8-7-55 the home side. The Kookaburras 6-8-44. Both teams looking for their 4th win of the season, sitting in 8th and 9th. But importantly, 2.5 games from 3rd. So umpire holds it aloft, up it goes. Clear, tap down by Lockwood, but it's sharked. And the Kookaburras will come inside, forward 51st, but there, standing in the way is Nick McGill, having an excellent game in defence, Nick McGill. Spotted a player, goes across the ground. That works out well. And it's one vice-captain to another. Higgins goes wider again to the outer side to McGill. So it's Ben McGill this time. Spots up a lead. Good lead there from Max Henry. May have actually been moved forward after playing as a defender. And looks like umpire's going to give 25 from that Max Henry kick. And the kick now comes in towards forward 50. Tackle's applied. Must be holding the ball. It is. And Malachi Carruthers will have the ball. With a number change just before the game to go with the long sleeves. And hoping that pays off for him with this shot on goal. Looking to become the 8th St. Peter's player to hit the scoreboard. Carruthers is going to take his best. It's just a question of distance. It's long. It's not quite going to get there. Off hands and over for a minor score. Opening score of the last stanza here. Takes the margin out to an even 2 goals. Even 2 goals it is. 8-8-56 to 6-8-44. So kick straight in towards the middle of the ground. Brodos has given away the free kick. Pittman's got it. Goes with the handball. That kick is smothered. Picked up by Blades. He's tackled immediately and caught holding the ball. So well done there by Johnny Reid, and he'll be bringing the ball back in towards St. Peter's forward line.
Goes for a short kick to his left. To Crothers. Crothers also goes for another short kick. Working it strategic here. On the far wing side. Takes a bit of time. Goes for a long kick into the centre pocket. Doesn't quite go into the hands of anyone. Allen grabs a hold and is intercepted there by Golden Grove. Just out the front of the boundary post. Goes for a long kick. Intercepted there by St. Peter's. Golden Grove trying to grab a hold, trying to get it out of the pack, forming here. Charlie Allen kicks it out. Doesn't quite go into the hands of anyone. Ball kind of goes to the ground, and a good tackle there applied. Players struggling to get the ball cleared. Golden Grove grab a hold, run with it. Goes into the hands of Wilson. Weighs up his options, goes for a long kick. Good punch there. Golden Grove intercept, grab a hold, run with it. Goes back in the same direction into the hands of Pascoe. On a slight angle, about 35 metres out, 40 metres out from goals.
So Pascoe's got 3 out of 6, looking to make it 4 out of 7 here for Golden Grove. Certainly playing his part as a key forward.
Would be a great opportunity for Golden Grove. Lines up, goes for it, and he delivers. It's been a great start for Golden Grove to this final quarter, bringing the scores to a 6-point margin, just 1 goal difference. 56-50 with 4 minutes 50 played into the final quarter of the game.
So that's the closest they've been since the halfway point of the first quarter. They're within a kick. The Kookaburras, they've been plugging away and plugging away. They're not quite there yet though. But Slater gets the ball down. Pittman goes again. Might have been caught that time, he was, by Charlie Allen. So Charlie Allen pops it up short. Goes to Hamish Allen. Hamish decides to go longer, puts it up into the hot spot. Can they get a mark? No, off hands. First person there is Golden Grove. Tackle applied. There was Slater. Tackle applied by Lockwood, and those two will contest it now. Slater gets it down. Johnston trying to break through there. Couldn't quite. Ball did drop out. Umpire probably a bit blindsided there with so many players around the ball. Up it goes again. Pittman. Tackled high. Plays on straight away. Looks for Josh Glenn. Good, strong one grab in the conditions. Well done, Josh Glenn. Spotted a player up. That's a lovely kick to Ingram. Runs around. Goes on the left. Spotted up a player. Coming out to Pascoe. And Lachlan Pascoe right in front of us here. He's got one in every quarter. One in every quarter, looking to be a multiple goal scorer within a quarter for the first time. And this will be 5 out of 8 if he kicks it. And scores will be level. Lachlan Pascoe, the kick. Is it going to come back around? Not just quite, it's just missed. 5 points the margin. This one's going right down to the wide and is.
Yes, was great play there by Golden Grove. The wind just came in at the wrong time to his disadvantage.
So, the kick's going to come out towards the commentary side. Pat goes up. Higgins can't take it. Johnson, quick kick inside the forward 50. Lovely shark there by Lim. Alexander Lim. Goes high, it's going to land in the goal speed. Big punch by Henry. Lim backs up. Has he kicked the goal? Lim's put him in front. Has he? No, he's missed. He hasn't. He's missed. Look, for all money, the crowd, the players, everyone is up. The only person who mattered was the goal umpire, and he said, that's just a behind. 4 points the margin.
McGill takes the kick, goes to the far wing side, plays on by St. Peter's, goes for a long kick, doesn't quite go into the hands of anyone, player runs for it, that was cleared out into the forward 50, goes intercepted beautifully by Golden Grove. Umpire will pay 25 here, goes for a kick. Golden Grove approaching their forward 50, goes into the hands of Pascoe. About 25 out on the opposite angle from where he was before.
Oh, Lachlan Pascoe. Maybe, I don't know if we got to... It's only a line ball between him and Pittman. I mean, 5 out of 8 would be a phenomenal result.
Yes, it definitely would. Would be a great comeback for Golden Grove. Lines up. Goes for it. And he delivers with the umpire agreeing this time. With Golden Grove leading for the first time this whole game. bringing the scores 56 to 58 with a 2-point lead, having played 9.5 minutes into the final quarter of the game.
So 2 points. The Kookaburras have hit the front. 2 points is their greatest lead. 2 points is their only lead. As we approach 10 minutes on the Sportal scoreboard, it's 8-10-58 Golden Grove. St. Peter's 8-8-56. And they've got the centre clearance here again. Kick goes in towards Henry. He's bumped off it by Blades. Now the snap is around this, plays in the goal square. Is the mark going to be taken? It is. Connor Dodd decides to go short. Cavalero's going to snap. Cavallero has missed. Oh, Connor Dodd maybe should have just gone back.
Could have been maybe a bit of rush play there.
Had a look at it himself. But they are coming hard in this last quarter to the scoring end. 2-3 to a point in the first 10 minutes. Nick McGill will have a lot on his mind kicking this one out. They're under siege at the moment. But that 3-point lead is their largest for the game.
Yes, McGill's very much weighing up his options. Goes for a wide kick just out the front of the commentary. A great mark there by James Higgins. Also takes his time. Oh, good intercept there by Golden Grove. By Cavallaro. Ball goes out and it will be a boundary throw-in. Tension's building. Alrighty. Umpire throws in. Good punch there. Ball goes out again, just out the front of the commentary. Will be another throw in. Just out the front of the forward 50 line. Umpire throws in. Good tap there by Lockwood. St. Peters try to clear it out. Goes for a short kick. Not into the hands of anyone specific. Golden Grove intercept and a tackle's applied. Umpire interferes. And it will be a ball up. Ball goes back up. Lockwood taps it into the hands of St. Peters. Doesn't quite go to anyone.
Yes, Cormac Dwyer's kick just bounced inside onto a little muddy patch, so it just stuck and then was ushered over the boundary line. It's right in the middle of the ground, front of the interchange area between both camps, who will see that it's just 3 points to margin. 13 minutes as we tick over now. Lockwood gets it down. Vrodos sharks it, runs his full measure, kicks it in towards the forward 50. No one can take the mark. Players diving all over it. In there, Sam Higgins. Umpire will come in, ball it up. Threatening again here, St. Peters down for the first time since the early in or middle stages of the first quarter by 3 points. Sean at the bottom of that pack, tackled. Umpire's going to call. Holding the ball for not getting the ball out. And Harvey George, it looks like, is the man with the ball. Will be looking for his third. And what an important goal this could be, and will have them regain the lead. So Harvey George, the angle's tight, the distance is short. It's just a question of accuracy here. See the crowd in the background just watching every step as he comes in. Harvey George has missed to the near side. Margin back to 2. But Golden Grove once again have the ball. Inside, go out towards the outer side. Coming in across the front there, Ed Allen of the pack. Does well, scoots around, goes on his trusty left. Going out wide. 2-on-1 there. It was Nick Michaels and Sam Higgins. Neither of them could take the mark. He is paddled over the boundary line and we'll have a boundary throw in here, but where St. Peter's threatening again.
Yes, definitely. Umpire throws back in and is cleared straight through. Good goal. It's paid as a minor point to
St. Peter's.
Yes.
1 point the margin. 15 minutes into the last quarter. Oh, haven't we craved a game this close?
Yeah. It was a quick snap through, but didn't quite work. Golden Grove on the far side, long kick, and a good mark there by Slater, who manages to hold on.
Oh, gee. I reckon he had enough of that, Slater. Maybe Lockwood got a hand in there, but that could have easily been paid.
Yes. Umpire threw the ball up. Players working to try and get the ball up off the ground. Golden Grove grab a hold, short handball. St. Peter's intercept, go for a long kick. Just out the front of the goalpost.
Geez, the natives, they were a bit restless behind the goal there. They thought there was a bit of holding
Umpire
on George there. Umpire said no. They've probably had a bit of each other.
Yes, throws back in. Goes into the hands of Johnston. Second stoppage in the same area. Goes straight into the hands of Golden Grove, but a great tackle applied by Charlie Allen. Umpire throws the ball up once again. Players struggling to get it out of this congestion, with the umpire having to interfere and do another ball up, same location. Ball goes up, tapped a bit further out this time. Golden Grove working well to get it out. Goes out on the boundary. There'll be another boundary throw in. Ball comes back in, goes into the hands of Golden Grove, cleared out, goes for a long kick, down on the far boundary side. Good intercept there by St. Peter's and a tackle is applied. Umpire will interfere and the ball will be paid to Golden Grove. 2 pass go. Goes for a long kick towards the forward 50. Goes into a pack. No one specific. Good tackle applied by Golden Grove again. Umpire will throw up. Throws back up. Doesn't go into the hands of anyone. And it'll be another throw up from the same location. Good punch there by Golden Grove. Goes towards the goal square. Mackenzie grabs a hold. Goes for a short kick. Handball to Glenn. Glenn kicks it to another short kick to Cavallo. Umpire disagrees and the ball is paid to Allen. Allen works to a short kick. Goes into the forward 50. Good intercept there. Ball isn't paid to anyone specific. Good tackle applied by Golden Grove.
Yeah, excellent tackle there by Cameron Shenton. A little bit of inspiration from the captain right when they needed it. 30 seconds away from time on here. Johnston goes short, just pops it up, maybe gives the defensive chance. Now he comes forward and kicks it off the ground, but straight to Charlie Allen. They got to get this ball moving. They're a point down. Golden Grove have kicked the only 2 goals of the last quarter. So 2-3 to 3 points. So an 11-point margin has been eroded, and they now lead by 1. But Nick McGill there copped a little bit of attention, gets to 25. Eyes are darting both ways. Which way is he going to go? Decides to go short to his captain. So Ed Allen, every player ahead of him. He decides to go out wide. Is that ball going to get touched before it goes out? It's still in play. Hasn't gone out yet. Now it has. In fact, the umpire says, let's see, pushing it back there. And Cavallaro has the ball between wing and half-back, out of sight of the ground. He just loads up, goes down the line. Punch from behind by Reed. Collie can't quite nab it. And umpire Pace holding the ball. Vrodos has it at half-back. Needs to get moving. Goes long, keeps the ball to the outer side. Punch behind the pack. Handball by Preston to Templeton. His kick is high. No mark taken there. Pack forms. Ball does spill out. Ooh, heavy collision there involving Todd Shepherd. He's now applying the tackle, but the umpire will come in. And we'll have a ball up here between wing and half forward. St. Peter's need a score. Preferably a large one. But that kick from Golden Grove comes towards half forward. Free kick paid to Pascoe. And the kick comes in towards forward 50. And McKelvey caught one above the shoulder there from Wilsden, I think it was. And the goal here for Mitchell McKelvey will put his side 7 points in front. And with 22 minutes already played in the last quarter, that may just be enough. So, Mitchell McKelvey. He's going to kick from about 40, directly in front. Is it going to carry? Not quite, but mark not quite taken. Ingram, is that with the kick inside? Oh, big collision there again to Cesare. Gets the handball away at the second attempt. Big bump there on Sean. This game's really heated up. Vrodos goes off the ground. Lockwood's quick kick, snap forward. It's going to be butted up now. Golden Grove here. The mark here. Connor Dodd. Can he take it? No, the punch from Belperio. Dodd goes after it again. It's out of bounds. Right in front of the scoreboard. Still 1 point in the margin to the visitors. 23 minutes on the Sportal scoreboard. Hanging on by the barest of margins here, the Kookaburras. And it's in their forward 50, right where they'd like it. Up it goes again. Lockwood gets a palm. Races on. Handball comes out. Pittman goes around the body. Is he going to stay in play? Umpire says no. It's just gone over the line. Johnny Reid gets the relieving free kick here. They've got to get the ball down the other end of the ground.
Yes, you can definitely feel the tension rising. Reid goes for a long kick. Bit of a pack forms. Doesn't go into the hands of anyone. Good tackle applied. The umpire will be heading to the scene and it will be a ball up. Ball goes up. Tap there by Slater. Golden Grove try and keep it in their forward 50. Grabbing a hold Cavallaro. Good tackle applied by Woodson.
Ooh, umpire was circling there. Looked for all money like he was going to pay holding the ball. He did just spot that ball come out.
Ball goes back up. Good tap there by Slater. Ball stays in forward 50. with Belperia grabbing a hold and clearing it out. Looks like it might have been no, not paid as a push from the behind. Goes for a handball. Umpire interferes. Is paid as a push from behind. Goes for a long kick into the hands of Rodos. The ball heading to St. Peter's direction quite quickly. Good tackle applied by Michaels.
Well, Thatcher might have thought he had the mark, but maybe copped a palm just in front of that.
Umpire throws up. Ball is paid to Slater. With the siren sounding and the visitors leading and winning the game by 1 point today.
Amazing finish here at Caterer Oval. 1 point, the slimmest of margins, Golden Grove. They kicked the only 2 goals of the last quarter. They trailed by 11 at three-quarter time. It was 2-3 to 3 behinds in the last quarter. And those 2 majors, both from the boot of Lachlan Pascoe on the 4th and the 9th minute, were enough to give the visitors a 1 point lead. Final score here, Golden Grove 8-11-59, defeating St. Peter's 8-10-58. So it's a bit of a toss-up here who might be best on ground. Jake Pittman in and under was brilliant, especially the first 3 quarters. Probably just ran out of a little bit of puff, understandably, in the last quarter, but Lachlan Pascoe, 5 goals out of 8. That proved to be a match-winning contribution. So well done to the Kookaburras. They do go to 4 wins for the season and 7 losses, whereas St. Peter's, who were directly below them on 3 wins, will stay on 3 wins, go to 3-8. But on behalf of myself and my co-commentator Denise and our magnificent producer Harry, we bid you farewell from Caterer Oval. It was a 1 point win to the visitors, Golden Grove.